Hey kids. So, during a rare moment of peace and quiet, I thought we'd go ahead and look through the last of the spur of the moment picks. So, as you can see, I've already gone through, taken out the garbage, and got everything all kind of laid out. So, let's look. Where should we start? Well, let's just start right here. So this obviously is kind of gross and needs to be washed, but that's not a big deal. That's not hard to do. Nice little tote. What have I said 800 times? Okay, not quite 800 yet. But I don't buy plastic little totes or baskets because I find so many of them in the bins. If you're worried about them matching, we have spray paint. Okay? All right. P.S. I found spray paint in the bins the other week. Some of you may remember that. All right, another of these classroom thingies that you can put cards in and then Velcro stuff. They have a random plastic quarter stuck right there. I think I'm going to put all of these because I've been finding a whole bunch, you know. This is the smallest one, but all of these kind of things I'll put in one lot together on eBay. P.S. Yes, I know I still need to do an eBay video about how all that works and when I put stuff up, blah, blah, blah. But some of you may know that I have a humongous, awesome thing coming up next week. I can't say too much in case my children happen to watch this video, but there is something awesome that is a surprise, that is amazing, that is fabulous coming up next week. So I will not be doing the eBay video until either like right before this big, awesome, fabulous thing or after this big, fabulous, awesome thing, which, yeah, would be like a week after that. Okay, anyway. Oh, I can't wait to tell you guys about it. But anyways, all right, onward. Awesome stuff here. Look at this. Prang Fun Pro modeling clay. And when I first saw it, I'm like, oh, for sure, it's dried out. Oh, no. Au contraire, my friends. It's still good. I opened it up and bent one of them almost in half. So, no, it's still good. The kids are going to have so much fun. The kids and I are going to have so much fun with that. And not only is there the yellow, which is kind of a pukey color, but we can paint it. There are also all these little zippy bags of other kind of pukey colors. But again, we can paint them. The blue is pretty. I do like the blue. But yeah, they're all still good. I mean, look, smush, smush. So that's going to be some fun projects doing that. Okay. Random glove that will go with all the other ones that I am now working on washing and drying and digging through their pockets. So don't you worry. I will show you what all I have found in their pockets. Ooh, hopefully I find lots and lots of money. Yeah, we know that's not going to happen, but it sure would be cool. All right. Oh no. Oh no, guys. Here it is. No, it's not cocaine. It is glitter. Oh, and it looks like it might be kind of open because look, glitter, glitter. This is when I become distracted. With the flash on, you just hardly can see it. But anyway, it is a bag of beautiful, luminescent white glitter. Okay, there are some plastic eggs. There is a ball of yarn, which we can use with that humongous bag of beads, fabulous rainbow assorted colored beads that I showed you guys like yesterday or the day before. So, projects. All right, there's like glitter all over here that dipped out. Oh, look how pretty that is. Make it into like a word or a face. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, look. Okay. All right. Shipping supplies, obviously, bag. And then inside, the magic of something, but it's paper cutouts, like patterns for making some kind of scarecrow. We'll look at it and see if it's a project we want to do, but if not, then we'll just recycle all those parts in there and keep the bag for shipping. This, oh, I wasn't going to show you this till very last. No, I'll go ahead and show you. Alphabet Avalanche. Holy cow. I wasn't really sure what to think of this. I'm like, there's no way there's even going to be anything left in there. Oh. Ready? 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 You're not ready. Are you ready? Okay. So, the divider things are... Yeah, I don't need the divider things. Look at all these letters. Look at all these letters. And they're like a harder kind of foam. They're not that like really soft dollar store kind of foam. They're definitely more substantial. Can you even imagine? Just like, seriously, imagine for 2 seconds all the stuff you could do with these. If you scrapbook, great. If you want to make picture frames, great. If you have a school project, a yard sale, I don't even know, a birthday party, a baby shower, Christmas, stockings, gifts, whatever. Oh my gosh, the possibilities here, folks. Yeah, I should have saved these for last because now I'm totally distracted. Okay, moving on. Look at that self-control there. Look at that self-control. Okay, some boring stuff, a Scholastic teacher cup, a little Tupperware full of rubber bands. You always need rubber bands. And I never pay for them. I always find rubber bands every summer. This, I'm guessing, was from like an ink pad. Or maybe some of those clear, fancy stamps that were like part of some... Oh, it was an MLM scrapbooking company. I went to like a couple of their parties that friends held. Anyway, really expensive plastic, clear plastic stamps. You guys know what I'm talking about? What was that company called? I don't know. I can't remember, but I think that's what that goes to. All right, some love ribbon. Shimmer. Some cards. The Big Pig did a jig in wig. That's awesome. Puzzle cards. Funny Phonics puzzle cards. Oh, yeah, they're puzzles. Cool. Okay, so this is brand new, flip and spell book, and comes with these little cube letter cubes, and the cubes are still sealed in the plastic. So brand new. I will be putting that on eBay. This one, the pieces are open, but it has everything. These little number cards, the board. It's a nice thick board. Has different stuff on the back, and these plastic chips that go with it. This, I'm guessing, goes with this. Yes, because duh, it has the pictures of the chart. So that goes with that. That will also go online. This one, Mariah pulled out and was playing with. And they all fall down. It has these little people and little things to stand them on, and little dice with words and pieces of words, and then a fun little game board. Anyway, it's like new. That will go online as well. Then there's this one. It has a little spinny thing. And then this is still sealed, completely sealed. Obviously not this, but these connecting plastic letters are still totally sealed. So that will also go on eBay. Then these are visual aid pencil packs. They are for overhead projection transparencies. Some of you may not remember those, but many of us do. So this is interesting because, and you can tell just by the packaging that they're old school. But I'm wondering if maybe someone that's doing homeschool would want them, because that's seems to be who buys like the clear transparencies from me that I've sold. So I think they still have value. And if they don't end up, you know, being of any value that way, I want to see what else I can do with them. Therefore, I don't know. That'll be interesting. We can experiment with them, if not sell them. Okay. Awesome, fabulous pair. These sell like crazy, you guys. If you ever see these in the bins, these old school style, heavy metal shears or scissors, they sell. People snap these up on eBay, and for really decent prices. Like this will probably be at least 10 bucks. I'm not kidding. So definitely, you see these, you grab them. Don't use them. Don't give them to the kids. Well, obviously don't give them to the kids. My goodness. No, but these sell. These really do. So you see these, grab them. I don't even know how many I've sold. Lots of all different sizes. Okay, vases. This is, you know, I thought it was the summer of shoes. No, it's the summer of vases. And that's not a crack. That's like a piece of styrofoam. Holy clear vases. Where were these last summer when I had a friend who needed some? And then in like this spring when my brother got married and they needed a whole bunch of vases. I did not have any more. Oh my gosh, how many have I found this summer? I mean, have you guys been keeping track? Because I haven't, but there's been tons of them, and I really, really like this one. I mean, these, you see this like every day, right? Those are just your standard. But this, that's awesome. I might have to look that one up. These are your just standard fare, you know, that you'll see at the grocery store. But this one's special. This one's awesome. This is one that I would actually consider keeping. I like to at least have 2 vases that are mine all the time because I love doing floral displays and whatnot with all my garden flowers. But yeah, so I'm thinking that's one I might be interested in keeping. I don't see any maker marks on it, but there is, as you can see right here, what looks like silver inside of it. I wish that thing wasn't in there and you'd be able to see it more clearly. You can kind of see the edges of it under that piece of styrofoam, but there's some kind of silver. I don't know if it's silver plate or sterling or what, who knows, but there is silver in the base. So that's interesting. So that one's definitely something I'm gonna have to research. But these I will add to the many, many other clear vases that I have found so far, and just put the word out that I have them for anyone needing to, you know, supply stuff for their marriage or whatever, their reception. A bunch of plastic paint cups, a little timer, and yes, it still works, well, like egg timer. A bag of Epsom salt, which is fabulous because after all the hiking and gardening, my feet could really use a soak. Random cardboard magazine holder. I already have a bunch of these that are like solid plastic that are way better, so this will probably go in the recycling. Then a Santa Claus hat. I have to wash that, put it with the glove because that's got to be washed too. And then this organizer deal for like files and whatnot. That'll go in the yard sale. Some zippy bags. This is funny. Pork, be inspired, and zinc, iron, and protein, and then beef gives me zip. Yeah, okay. So then it has these little hamburger erasers. Yeah, propaganda, advertising, I don't know. Capitalism, that's what that is. All right. Nice sturdy box. These come in handy for stacking up all my stuff for my yard sale. And then some little puffy chicks in there. This is awesome. So it's a Scrabble crossword game for juniors. And you may recall that I found this same game earlier this summer on that little mini vacation when my sister-in-law and I went hunting. But all the letters were gone. So it was one of those situations where most likely they had gotten the game at, like, you know, a thrift store just so they could use the letters for crafts. But this has the letters. How cool is that? So in this instance, they were actually using it for the game itself, not for the letters. So you've got this fabulous board that has some great pictures on it, and then all of the fabulous letters. So I do believe the kids and I are going to have to test this out. So stay tuned for a review of this game. I think that'll be fun. Then we have a cute little notepad. Another notepad. some more envelopes that I will use for shipping. And these, just like the Scarecrow, they have, so this one is like for a hand turkey for Thanksgiving, but it has all of the like patterns, sizes, or whatever, the templates. So, and then there's this one, just has some words. Prickly pear cactus, little laminated words. And this one is, oh, another turkey. So those I will just recycle because the kids make those at school every year, so I really don't need to keep copies of them. But I will keep the envelopes for shipping supplies, because you know I don't pay for shipping supplies other than tape. Okay, and so how I had meant to save the fabulous rainbow of letters for last, I saved something else, and it is, for me, equally fabulous. Pencil box. Memories. Memories. Oh, I am back to my childhood. So in 4th grade, I had a pencil box. Child of the 80s, I am. This one, obviously, it's showing its age. Is it? Yeah, there we go. Be nice. Okay. I had a blue one, and I don't remember exactly what all was on it. I'm sure there's a picture somewhere of it, which I would love to figure out what mine looked like. But anyway, yeah, I had one in 4th grade, and I was in Mr. Thomas's class, and I do not even mind saying that I was like his favorite student. Yep. I was the first student in the Top Cat math club. I know that sounds really lame, but it was a big deal in those days. Oh yes. And I was also student of the month and student of the year that year. And I think, okay, yeah, I worked hard for it. I did, but I also think it's because I was a favorite student. Nothing weird. Don't go there. It was not weird. It was just awesome. So anyway, I was a good student. And I'd like to think that my winning personality had something to do with it. Okay, so I had a pencil box. I have not seen one of those kind of pencil boxes in years and years and years, decades. Oh, I hate even saying that, decades. But anyway, I saw this, and it just made my day until I saw that they had written on it glue sticks, and they weren't lying. It is filled with glue sticks. And before you ask, yeah, they're all still good. Every last, let's make that dramatic, one of them. Yeah. And every year they ask for donations of glue sticks. But anyway, like, look, my fingers, you can like hear them sticking together. So that's frustrating. The point of all that is, well, duh, waste. We know about that already. But how awesome is this box? Oh, it is a treasure. And yes, I do believe I might have to keep this. I don't know. I've already looked online, and there are some that have sold, but they're not like astronomical. They're not like ridiculous, crazy collectible, unless they're like Lisa Frank, which this is not. So I might keep this for me. We'll see. So I have a question. How can I remove this glue sticks without ruining this obviously cardboard, paper covered pencil box? I know there is some of you geniuses out there who would equally deserve student of the month and student of the year, because you know how to remove this permanent marker without ruining my fabulous new pencil box. So please tell me in the comments below how to do that. I may have been a genius once, but those days are long gone. I don't know how to do that. I've thought of using alcohol or acetone, but I just don't. I'm really nervous about ruining the paper. So, okay, please share your vast knowledge with me, my friends. That is it for the impromptu picks midweek this week. I will be hiking tomorrow. Yes, again, and also Sunday as well. So stay tuned for so the reports on those adventures. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then that's me thinking. And then Sunday morning, yeah, we're out digging and digging. I've got to get out super duper early because then I'm going to hike right after, and I want to do that before it gets hot. So it's going to be a super duper early morning, so join me for that. It'll be fun as always, a big adventure full of surprises. I can hardly wait. And now I'm going to go to bed. The house is quiet, and it's time for me to be quiet too. Thank you so much for joining me. I love having you all along on my silly adventures. If you have any knowledge, memories of any of these items, any suggestions on what to use them for, or tell me what you would do with them if you found them, besides throwing them away. Don't say that. What would your plans be for them? Especially this vase, if you have any knowledge on that, or on vintage or antique vases that have like bits and pieces of what looks like silver in them, go ahead and leave that in the comments. You know, I love having your input, suggestions, and useful tips and information. It is very helpful. I will catch you all later. Bye.